Come on now. Well, this was calm down. Whoever was scared. I'm talking about whoever was scared when you went to the bed. Go on, make your bed. You hear me? Cause the biggest is sex. Come on now, son. You walk that walk. And you talk that gangster shit, man. And you tell them people what I be telling you. Go in that booth. You real big bitch. Hey, FDO, first day out, bitch. Fuck the fed, walked out the jail. I saw 6 points. I just got out the bunk bed, 3 million.
Listen, Gucci knew what he was doing with this shit. This shit's hot. Gucci's first day out would have been fire if he would have put up a couple more courses with it, you know? So look, if you guys haven't heard, let me just start, because everybody has heard this, right? This shit's like fucking hotter than hell right now. But when Gucci got out and dropped first day out, and then he signed Pooh Shiesty, he knew what the fuck he was doing with that damn song. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm going to wait till a couple people get in here. Let me try to share this out. It's just crazy you got to do that shit, but it's fine. It is what it is.
Okay.
Ain't nothing to a boss, right?
Is it like a hobby?
And I'll do it on my own time. You ain't calling me nowhere and having me motherfucking run. No way. All right, so let's listen to Gucci's real quick while we're waiting. It's just wild. Little girls, like old enough to, like, if I would have had kids younger, could be my damn child. Oh. Listen to Gucci's first day out if you haven't heard it. Can you wait, baby? I gotta share this with that. Hold on. But I bid a don't break, I don't ask to take. Nah. I'm trying to be patient. I can't wait. Only chance to be. Hey, baby, how are you? Good. I'm so excited. Or you're in my way. I got a pack of hungry wolves, and if I don't feed them, they might turn on me, feel like I don't need them. There's a lot of people scared of me, and I can't blame them for me crazy so much. I think I'm starting to believe them. I did some things to some people that was downright evil. Is it karma coming back to me so much? Mama turned her back on me, and that's my mom. I lost 3 people close to me in one summer. Hey, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it, baby. I appreciate you. Anyway, so this is Gucci's first day out. You know, when he got off the fence a few years back, he dropped that, but then he signed Pooh, and that's all that there is. Like, I really think that if Gucci would have, you know, did a few more bars and added to that fucking song, that song is fire. Okay, and if anybody's been locked up, understands the whole motherfucking thing. He said, take a shower in my fousey, go to sleep in my shoes. Last night I had a dream some killers rain in my room. I'm trying to be patient, but I can't wait. That's some shit. Okay, anyways, so listen, Maddie, you were calling me earlier, baby. And I get you might not work, or you might not have a career, or you might not have those things. But a bitch does. So I'm not leaving my classroom or my office or the parking lot, wherever I might be at that time, to come running. Absolutely, baby. Sorry, I thought, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know if it was Wade, and I love what
you want, and
okay, baby.
Then I'll say what I want.
Yeah, because I haven't rewatched it, right? I did get a lot of messages. This is what I am going to say about this, right? I damn sure never spoke on your child, and nobody spoke negatively on your child when I was sitting in the boxes even listening. They were speaking on experiences that you've shared with them, right? And I absolutely said, if that is what happened, thank you, baby, then that's not okay. It's dangerous. especially with the needle incident. Like, some shit could have really happened that wouldn't have been good. And I don't know what was said today, but you said that I was speaking on your child, and I would like to talk about that. I'm not telling you to come run in, because I'm not going to come run in. But if you can hear and want to talk about it, you can come and we can chat about it. Go ahead, Sass Love.
So were you going to play her live, or
So if I could, I'd love to hear it. I don't have it,
you don't
and
have? So you don't have rewatch?
I do have rewatch. It's on
She's
rewatch.
on. Yeah, she's on rewatch. Hold on just a minute. Let me get it so you can find it easier.
Okay. I was like, I do. I'm so like, hey, baby. I'm so fucking not busy that I ain't got time for it. But I'm like, what the fuck? I never talked on her child. And just because, like I said, somebody said it today. I don't even know who it was. Just because I'm sitting in a box or something, I don't have no loyalty with you. We are not friends. We do not communicate off this app. And just because somebody is saying something that happened with your all's experience, and I'm sitting there doing what I need to do, I am not held accountable for none of that shit. Don't do that to me. I love you, and I hope you're having a good night, baby.
I sent it to you in a text.
Okay, baby. Jesus Lord.
And I will say, I know I was very upset last night. I'm gonna stand on what I said.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna take back. Um, I also made it very clear that I was not going to be nice and I was going to be vile. And for anybody that did not want to sit in the boxes, they could most definitely drop. The only thing that Charlie said in my live was relaying the messages that Maddie had sent to Charlie. Charlie even said, I am not going to continue to go back and forth with you, Maddie, and playing the middleman.
Yeah, I'm not doing
All
that.
right. If you want to come in, you can address this. Charlie never spoke on anybody's child. I most definitely did. And it is what it is.
Absolutely.
People can think what they want. I really could give two fucks.
Period.
Her excuses for the text messages, it is what it is. This is my only account for right now. I am Nanzed on my backup till the 16th and till the 9th on my main. Um, but when I do, then I will say what I have to, but I'm not going to argue in the comments with people. And I mean, they can think what they want. But again, trying to put Charlie in a situation and say that she said shit that she didn't. No, that's some bullshit. Madison fucking Keller.
Yeah, you could just wait. Sorry,
I
I'm
gotta be
trying to find
nice.
it. I
No, you're
promise.
fine.
But yeah, it's just, to me, it's crazy. You lied on me last night too, saying that I was messaging you first. That wasn't the case. I was actually trying to allow you to not have to do what I'm doing right now and go back and rewatch it, then talk about it later, and just give you that ability to come in right then, right? I went in that box because Blumpkin has added me to fucking a bunch of shit for no fucking reason, right? I'm not gonna drop down and come back up, drop down and come back up. No, I'm gonna sit with my fucking people and they can say what they need to say. It's that simple. Hold on 1 second. I can't see shit. All right, hold on.
I mean,
So,
I can see if it would be like I'm sitting there saying nasty shit, right? And Charlie turns around and she either goes, yeah, that's right, or agrees with it, or she's putting her input. She wasn't.
yeah, I barely even talked most of the time because I was working, but you never know when Blumpkin's gonna, I can't fucking find it to save my life. So I'm
And poor
here.
old, okay, it's going to be the first one.
I
I
know,
think
but
it's like 38 minutes.
I just don't understand why I can't add her and find her. What the fuck, me fucking running? You can tell I don't fuck with this thing that much. I ain't shit. That I'm doing what you did last night, trying to find, like, I don't fucking know. I need somebody here. My daughter needs to come down here right now. I'm just kidding. Fucking help me. Okay, I'm gonna get it at some point. I did not plan to do this. I would have been a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah, I can't even show anything on here.
Okay, so when I go here, do I type it in here?
Nope, you're going to go to add, the blue.
Add. Okay. And
Then you're
auto
going to,
word. This
yep,
one?
then, nope, the blue again.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
then
okay.
you're
And
going
then
to add, yep, add user.
ain't shit. Okay. And I put the at sign, right? It's got it. Yeah, because I would rather just listen to the whole damn thing at this point. Because
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would show the messages, but I'm Nanzed on my other. Um, I mean, you have them. It's your choice if you want to show. But I mean, Pete, like I said, people can think what they want. I really don't. I mean, at this point on this app, I really don't give a shit.
right.
All I say is come back to me when CPS comes to your house and buy some idiots on an app over some stupid shit. What time she's literally saying, I've done some bad things to Sassy. Sassy's never done anything wrong to me. Keep in mind, I already know that she has took my daughter's picture and shared it in multiple chats into
Right.
other people.
And I have my opinions, and I think a lot of people on this app gets really fucking confused in the difference of somebody giving an opinion based on their morals and what they believe in and talking shit on somebody, right? And I think that is where lines get crossed and then it gets vile for no fucking reason. I simply said, if your child is getting into needles that are not clean, whether it be from a tattoo gun, I don't give a shit. The fucking sewer. It is dangerous and not okay. I never said, and I'm gonna be honest. If I would have been your friend and knew about it, then I absolutely would have called immediately. And I'm just being honest. So you're lucky.
I understand that
People and she's lucky. I heard something today. I got sent just a couple little tiny clips. That we were talking about calling CPS or as a group. I never said nothing. I don't even recall because I was busy. But bottom line is you're very lucky that multiple people didn't call on you for some shit like that. That's crazy.
And I'll state it. I never said that I was calling CPS.
Got it.
Matter of fact, I even made the comment, I am, like, I have the credentials. I am a mandated reporter.
Yeah.
I would never report on anybody on this app for one main reason. You get somebody that comes live, they tell all this stuff about these people's kids, and you get all hyped up and you're going, oh my God, this child's abused. Like, this is, you feel some type of way, right? A week later, the person that's out in it, they're best fucking friends again. And it's like, oh, I lied about it. So why am I going to now, if I was working in a facility,
or if you would have had that tangible proof in your hand of the video,
then I most definitely would. Yes, most definitely would.
Me
yes.
too. I would.
And as I said that, I literally said, but I hope somebody does. That's not me saying, but she's took it that I said I was going to call CPS, or she actually said, y'all said you were going to call CPS on me again. And she said, if CPS shows up at my house, Sassy, I'm calling CPS on you again.
And that's when it becomes really fucking wild, right? Like now we're doing it for unwarranted reasons, really old reasons. Like that's when that shit gets crazy. I heard you basically say you'll show up and give her the fucking hands. That's what I kept hearing.
Most definitely.
I mean, I'm just being honest. That is exactly what I kept hearing. I did not hear nothing else, but let's see. All right, so I do have it up finally, you guys. I'm just going to play it and listen to it. And Maddie, you're more than welcome in here. Like I said, I'm not calling you to a box like you called me. I'm telling you exactly how it went. Take it for what it is. Again, I don't talk to you off this app. I don't even really talk to you on this app. I like your videos and keep it moving. I wish you the best. I'm not going to be friends, and I'm just being honest with a child your age, because in my eyes, you are a child. We're on two completely different paths in life, and I wish you the best, but over there, okay? Okay. Lord bless it. You got Country Blumpkin to be your mother figure. I don't need to do nothing. Okay?
I am not going to sit here and keep giving him what the fuck they want.
Playback speed.
There's no need in it.
I'm fastening it up.
I'm done. I'm done.
And I know I said that wrong. Make fun of me.
Went way too far. Just share it out, baby. Share it out to Kobe and them. Share it out to all the people you're friends with. I'm trying to get stuff done and cleaning while I'm doing this.
And like she just said, I ain't talking about this shit after tonight. You can call me or message me on here or something. But my life is not going to be about you. Not no way, no how. I'm just coming here because you started lying on me.
Yes, please block the teacups. Please.
They're going to get it anyways, Maddie. The teacups are going to get it.
I don't care. It's cooking, baby. It's cooking. It's cooking. Hey, dog. It's cooking, baby. It's cooking. Yeah.
Fucking wild, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, guys. No more gonna have to have a good night. Everybody else down there. I appreciate you being here.
Awesome, I love it. Wow, what can we do? Okay, well, I found a brush. Should we try that? Is it phone? Oh, well. Oh, well. Thank you, baby. Oh, hell. All right, everybody, share it out to everybody you can. I want to see my lights go up and people in here. Because again, I'm not repeating it, and I'm not going to keep feeding into it. I got some advice, and I'm going to say it. I got some advice from Shushu and May May, and I was told not to even feed into it. There's no point in it. But I feel like I should be able to at least state my opinion on what's going on and about the stupid ass screenshot. Let me put the screenshot up.
And that's all you had to do is say, hey, can I explain this to you really quick last night when I shared it? Instead
this is what she is claiming of messages that apparently I called CPS on Sassy. Apparently. Everybody knows that I did call. She accused me. First it went to Kenny. Then it went to being blamed on me.
She admitted she called?
So when I got accused of it, these messages...
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm pausing it. I'm sorry. I've heard her say several times she never called. So I'm going to keep listening. Maybe she called to say that I called. So, is she admitting she called CPS on you? And
so what she did was when CPS come to my house, the next day, don't quote me on the exact dates. If you need them, I can most definitely get it for you.
Okay.
But I had gone live, made the video, had gone live, had spoke on CPS coming to my house, and Randy can probably, I hate to put her in it, but she was sitting with me then. And I went live and I said that I was accusing Maddie. The reason why I was accusing Maddie of coming to my home, number one, as I was telling her that, because the woman asked me, she said, when do you, why do you think I'm here? And I said, TikTok, bullshit. Right. And I was showing her lives, right? Lives with these certain individuals, right? It was multiple different ones. I really don't want to name drop. I can't, and if I have to.
You don't have to. They know who they are, I'm sure.
And out of all of the lives, because I kept asking her, you can't tell me who did this. This is there's no reason for you to be here, right? Keep in mind, the woman had been in my home months prior to, because we were trying to become foster parents. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had gone live. I accused Maddie of it. The CPS woman only wanted, out of all of those lives, one recording that Maddie was speaking. Because again, I'm saying these are TikTok people that are making false claims on me. They're not true, yada, yada, right? This is part of proof, right? She only wanted that one call. Ooh, that's pretty.
Sorry, I made it for Allison and she doesn't know her doggy passed and it looks like him and she didn't even know I got it and made it, so I was trying to be...
That is beautiful.
Sorry, I was trying to not...
You're fine. You're
fine. I got a little angel wing on it for her. It's so cute.
I like that.
So cute, right? I love it. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
You're fine. So that's what I had claimed. And because knowing Casey, case of Casey, for over a year, and where she was always stating the CPS being called on her, the claims that was made on her. It was the same claims that was made on Case of Casey, right?
Okay.
So I was, for me, and yes, I was assuming, I had no concrete proof,
Of course.
but I was assuming that it was Maddie or Kimmy and them on that side, right? From there, Maddie, 2 days, 3 days later, I was not able to be in that live, but somebody on Reddit caught it. Maddie gets on live and she calls CPS.
Okay.
She calls them. I do have that because I saved it from Reddit.
Okay.
That was June something.
Got it.
Yeah. And she proceeds to talk to the woman, and basically she says her name. She's saying, look, if I was to have called, would you be able, because she was twisting it and saying that I had said that the CPS people were giving me recordings of her, which is not what I said at all. Right. I was showing recordings to CPS.
Okay.
And they only wanted that one. So
And
she had
that
gone
of
live.
course raises your
Yes. So she's
radar.
asking the woman, like, would you be giving out, any recordings? And the CPS woman is like, no, we would not do any of that, yada, yada, yada. And then, look, then it went to after the recording was over. I did. I took that. I sent it through email to the CPS woman and I asked her, I said, can she get in trouble? In North Carolina, I can record in North Carolina. I do not have to make anybody aware.
Right.
But where it becomes sketchy, right, is as the woman is saying her full name, right? Because Maddie asked the CPS woman her name. And the woman is talking about certain things. Depending upon what I was going to send her, if certain information was said, right, that Maddie had recorded, then yes, Maddie could have got in trouble. It wasn't anything I could have done. It would have something that CPS themselves would have took care of, right? Because it would have been putting out personal information. When the woman ended up, me talking to her again, I asked her. She said, basically just talked about the case being closed and it was a done deal. I just left it the freak alone. Did I make statements, Maddie? Yes, you could get in trouble 100%. But that's what she's talking about. She's trying to say that those messages that I sent you and I showed last night, she's explaining that that's what she's talking about.
But you knew she called. So that doesn't really make sense. Like, why would she say that you would find out when she called on live? You knew she called.
Do what now? Sorry.
So in the messages, right, it says she's gonna find out.
That I
You
called.
already knew, though. You already knew about that call, right? You knew she did it on live.
Yeah.
She did call. Everybody knew. So
Yes.
for me, my question is, and maybe I'm wrong, and she can. You don't even owe me that, but that's what's in my head about this. Is you already knew she called about that, so why is she even messaging? She's gonna find out I called when she was the one on live calling. You knew that, so to me, that seems like she's talking about another call, and I'm sure that's what you're thinking too. And we haven't even discussed this at all together.
No, we haven't.
That's exactly what I would think, right? Like, and to everybody in the chat, you don't got to comment, but at the end of the
No, you
day,
can put your opinions.
Right.
I'm good with opinions.
Or if you're not wanting to be here because you don't want to comment and get caught here, that's fine too. That's why I said it that way. That's so funny. Everybody be like, damn, I want to say something, but I don't want to say something. I've been there too.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I think, as somebody who's been on both sides, that's why I think you were confused. And I think she at least owes you that explanation. If you're explaining why you feel this way and shit, like, can she at least tell you, like, why would you even have messaged and said that when she knew you called? That doesn't make sense. So of course Sassy is going to be like,
here's the thing. The messages that she sent to Kimmy, because she keeps saying dates, right? just like the messages that I showed last night, you can see one piece is scratched out, right? Where I blacked out. That is Kimmy talking to Maddie about her granddaughter. That's why I scratched that out, right? Which goes the same for the above messages. Yes, there's a date, but I can show the date of when the messages between her and Kimmy were shown. But then it's going to say, how do I know those dates went with those messages, right? Because the messages that are above is talking about Kimmy's granddaughter. Why the fuck am I going to show that?
Right.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I'm not going to do
And
that.
she
And
knows
I've
what's
been.
above it, right? She knows what's above it.
Yeah. Oh no, she claims that she doesn't have those messages anymore.
Okay.
But she has all this because when she got a new phone, nothing backed up to her old phone, but yet she has all these old recordings and all this stuff about me from a year ago.
And if she didn't want to talk about it and make a big spectacle and keep going, she could easily message somebody and say, hey, can I get those messages? It would be nothing to send them. Just
she could message me. She
Right.
had no problem 3 days ago putting me in a Snapchat over some stupid shit.
Oh shit, I can't get back to a Snapchat the other day. Absolutely she could then. Like it's not like yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So for everybody that is just coming in, this absolutely was not my job. Come in or not, I would want somebody to share it to me, right? So I did that. I did share it to her. It is black. Is it black to anybody else? What the fuck? I'll be right back.
Is your screen black?
No, see you, Charlie. Come back in.
Still back.
And keep in mind, like when I shared that live to you, it was about Blumpkin. I was literally just going to look like, here it is, like you were a toy to me. Can you hear?
We can hear, I think. God dog. God dog. Holy hell, y'all. Holy hell. Damn TikTok doing the most. And if you guys could just do me a favor, I suck at like sharing this and shit. If you guys could just share this out and get it back out there, that'd be great. I know a lot of you guys are looking for it to come back up, but I'll kind of briefly say that because I know a couple of my friends or people that's curious was coming in at the end and hey baby, hope you're having a good day. A couple of them's like, wait a minute, is this, and it's not my drama. I just got lied on a couple times and I want to nip this in the bud because we could go tit for tat, but I do not want to do that. I ain't got no problem with her. I don't give a fuck. And that's how it is. However, we could have a problem. I just don't want to have a problem. Hey, Leanne, how are you, baby? Good. I'm good. It sucks I had to do that, but whatever. And then we're going to get back to listening to it. You guys, everybody's saying it's old. And I'm not speaking for her, but I know if this was me, when you finally get that proof that kind of clarifies everything you've been thinking, I don't give a fuck if it's 10 years down the road, bitch, I'm going to show it. You know what I mean? Like,
last night it was not about Maddie. I was literally going to go live and laugh and joke and like basically be like, look, Miss Thing, Bumpkin.
Right, that's what it started out as.
That look, all of this was a ploy. It was literally a setup and a game, and I toyed with you, and I've fucked with you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I used your words against you. Well, I literally said in my video, I'm going live at 8:30. And I kept being blown up because 5 minutes before I was supposed to get live, those messages were dropped to me. Like out the blue.
And that happens. I swear people will be like, that's what I was saying last night. You can think what you want. But I'm telling you, that's how karma works, man. Shit will land in the good motherfucker's lap when you go doing wrong shit right when you're least expecting it. I promise you. And I know it sounds a little crazy, but it does happen like that. And that's why I got in the box because, of course, the Blumpkin thing. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If I want to sit there and do whatever, nobody was bashing children. Nobody was threatening to, ruin people's personal lives. Nobody was doing none of that shit that this got all blowed up to be for I don't know what. But I'm going to listen and then we'll figure out some more. For you guys coming in, I was lied on, said that I messaged her first. I definitely never messaged her first. I did share the live to her, and then today she was calling me in a box while I was at work, saying that I was speaking on her child. And so, Maddie, if you're out there and you're listening, baby, I need to know at what part I spoke on your child. Can we run it back for one time for the freaking one time? Okay.
Where's the dates?
Where's
the dates? There's no dates. I went through both of the screenshots of the messages. There's no dates. There is a video of me on Reddit when I called. I'm coming, baby. When I called, the first phone call was not recorded, but it was basically the same thing as the second one to verify if there was a way I could prove that I didn't report her. And of course, I had to get from Kimmy the address, and she gave it to me, of the number. And I don't know.
I was like, is that my phone or hers? Fuck. Lord bless it. She's on mute, y'all. It ain't me.
He's got the teacup in his name. But yeah, my face is awful. I don't care. It's stress. Anyways, so when I made the first call, I'm pretty sure this is where these messages come from. You know, she went live the next day and was talking about how she knows I called. Apparently she gave them a video of my voice and they mysteriously wanted my videos, blah, 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 blah. So then I called again, and I don't know if it's on Reddit still or not. She has the video where I called the second time, and I recorded it because she also tried to say she sat there and was going to press charges on me, the social worker and them, for apparently me recording them when before I hit record, I asked for permission to record. And so for that being said, yeah, so I mean, that's where these messages come about. I mean, at the same time, I completely understand her madness. I mean, but where's the date? Where's the dates? Where's the time? I mean, if you look at both of the messages, it does look like that. Sassy, I completely agree. Your aggravation, I really do, because I was pissed. I'm also pissed the fact, the things you're saying about my kids. Everything you're saying, some is true. I did accuse Casey and them because at that time I was talking to them, and just so happened right when I was talking to them, they showed up at my door. Hang on, I want Charlie in here. I'm gonna go about Charlie because I feel like her doing what she was doing was uncalled for. So let me see if I can get Charlie in here.
I need to know. What did I do wrong, Maddie?
Can anybody send Charlie, the one that's fighting with Medusa?
I'm just Charlie, bitch. I ain't fighting with Medusa. Medusa don't want to know.
She is unblocked.
I'm sorry.
And she's the one right here in the box. I would like for her to be in here. Because, like I said, she texted me. She sends me a live.
Never text you, bitch. I shared the live.
And I said no.
Friend.
And then went and made it out like I was texting her shit. No, that's not the case. You texted me. Whatever y'all are going to do, y'all are going to do whatever you're going to do. But Sassy, the screenshots that you put up there is not got any dates. You have that video of me whenever I spoke to the worker. So add the dates. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you because I didn't call. And anybody can believe it. I don't care. But you sitting here talking about you're going to do this and that and the other to me. You're trying to get a whole group of girls together to call on me. I have it all recorded. Somebody sent it to me. And if they show up at my door, they're definitely going to show up at your door. Again, I stand on it. I didn't call. But if you call on me, I'm going to show them where you're threatening to put me in your trunk of your car.
What the hell?
Beat the F out of me. And also,
I did.
Casey,
And I did.
she did with you.
I sure did.
Also show where a bunch of you girls are saying you're going to do it together.
I'll message you something funny when I think.
I mean, you're bringing up something that has already been dealt with CPS. My daughter never got my tattoo gun needle and was drawing on herself. My daughter is 2. She does not know how to draw. So how the hell would she know how to draw?
It wasn't about the drawing.
I mean,
to me,
it's
it was more about just it not being clean and getting touched.
I mean, I'm done with it. I really am. I mean, it's ignorant, but I understand why you're mad, Sassy. It does seem like that. Believe what you want. I don't care. But I know for a fact that the screenshots, because I've seen this one, and also was told you made another video about me, and I went and looked, and you put the other screenshots up there. There's no dates. There's no dates at all. And where's the times? Where's the dates? Because clearly there's no time or dates, and mine shows times. I mean, the reason why I ain't got these messages is because I didn't back my iPhone up when I switched. So, I mean, that's why I don't understand. Like, why wait a whole year to give it to you? Because she knew it would start some shit. It's old shit. Old. My son didn't eat poop. He was either about to turn 3.
Listen to
He was
this.
about either.
Okay, I'm pausing. What's the poop? Like, god damn.
Wait a
Listen,
minute.
it's
Listen,
fine.
she's gonna explain it. Listen to it, girl. Just
Okay, okay.
listen
I thought
to
you
it.
was about to. Okay, I can't wait to
Between
hear it.
2 or 3. He was about to turn 3, I'm pretty sure. Kids are gonna be kids. Mess with their poop. And that's all he did. He messed in it. He didn't eat it. Flipping horrible for anyone to sit there
I thought
and
people
stir
said though
this
that like there
narrative
was
on
proof
a
that,
6-year-old.
or that
A
she had said
6-year-old.
that
Hey,
he had
Chad,
done it
Lisa.
several times, not
It's
just
sad.
once.
It's
Several
very,
times he
very,
has.
very bad. And it's sad that these y'all grown women sitting up in a live and so mad at a 23-year-old. I mean, Kimmy and Sassy, y'all have done the most to each other, and y'all are literally sitting up in a box. And Sassy, this is what Kimmy wanted. We've already had this discussion. She wanted you to sit here and do this so she can get the thrill of it. It's
Maddie, you're
okay.
so lost, honey.
Be mad. I would be too
What
if
did
I
we
got
do
these
that gave
messages.
you a
I'm
thrill?
not
I was
knocking you
boring
down
as
for doing
fuck.
what a mother should. But you can't knock me down for being a bad mom when I'm not. When my daughter did get hurt, I did take her to the hospital. And the worker got it where I took her 3 times to the doctor. So be it. Things happen. I did not watch. I did not fucking watch her fall off the bed. I didn't. Things
Yeah,
fucking
you
happen.
definitely didn't watch her.
Is this your side tell all
I'll
live
shut
or
up.
what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I'm looking for Charlie, the one that
I'm right here.
sorry,
Sorry, I have a job.
because she was in a live talking about my 6-year-old child.
Why are
That
you only looking for me?
happened
God,
3,
no.
4 years ago. That was already dealt with. Also with CPS, because bitches on this app called Casey, NRT. So I want to know why she's even bringing it up. I mean, it's me telling my side because I'm not gonna keep rehashing it out. Like Shoo said, comment on it once and be fucking done. Let them keep fucking drilling their own self into a fucking grave. And that's what I'm gonna do. Talking about it once and being done.
Well,
And
that's not the truth, because after that I got sent to another
I'm not
live that
saying
you
I'm a
ran
fucking
later
angel
tonight talking about me and
I've
this.
done my
It wasn't
shit.
your
Yeah,
live,
Because he
so.
made
she
yesterday
went
look
into
easier.
2
I
other
was fucking messy.
Okay.
one that I call. I
Maybe
was
it was
told
me,
about.
but I got sent
Yeah,
little. I was like, again?
yeah.
God, no.
I
Come
No,
don't
on
I
have
was
here.
the
told
heart
about 2, but I
or
only
the
seen one.
balls to sit there and call and
Great.
report someone in their home life. Because me, as a mom, I fuck up. I know she can fuck up. I know this person can fuck up. I know mothers, fathers, parents can fuck up. I don't have enough balls to do that. Yes, I do have enough balls to call Melinda's job when she's threatening with another individual to come to our house with a pew pew. Yes, I did. I did not send him no pictures. Ew. So what she's trying to persuade I did, that's fucking wrong.
Fuck my life.
I mean, they can say they don't I take accountability for my actions, but tell me what you take accountability for. No, never called. And I stand on it until I'm blue in the face. I never called CPS.
But you said you did
To
call at
report.
the beginning. That's what's fucking
This-
confusing me. I'm
This is
confused.
freaking ignorant. Like, I done admitted I did call. I did.
You
But I
guys.
called to report you. And I really wished I knew which
Charlie, can you
that light is
pause it?
on.
Yeah, I was actually getting ready to. Go ahead.
Okay, so Maddie might somewhere in this, I think she does, to answer the question down there about Melinda.
Yeah.
When Maddie was calling me, Maddie knew I recorded every conversation.
Okay.
Maddie knew I said to her, I will never trust you. Keep in mind at this time, I already had the proof, which was sent to me by somebody else. You know, well, when groups fall out, that my daughter's picture had been shared in chats, right? Maddie come to me squirming. She was gonna tell on it all. Well, Maddie would she shared all the chats with me. She would call me about an hour, hour and a half every night for a good 2 weeks. And I would record the calls on one phone to hear what we were saying. And on my phone, I would record so I could see recording the chats as she was going through them. So I was able to get everything. That's it. That's all as far as with Maddie. Maddie got to where she would talk to me and then she would talk to Steele on the side. None of us felt like we could trust her, right? As far as we didn't want to talk to her alone. You know what I mean?
And you recorded everything, and she knew that.
Yes. Well, there was a chat. So me and Steele were like, well, we'll just make a text chat. So if Maddie's got any issues, she can just come to both of us in this chat. So yes, there was a chat. Maddie calls that chat out the fucking blue to say that she was calling Melinda's job. And I said, what the fuck? Maddie starts explaining why she was calling. And I said to Maddie right then, this is on you.
Right.
Because at that point I was getting blamed for everything, every fake account. I mean, anything that happened, that side was, it was Sassy's fault. It was Sassy's fault. And I told Maddie, I said, if you hem me up into some bullshit that you have done, I'm going to out you and I will play your words. That's what I said to Maddie. Again, because I'm recording her, right? So last night I did say, talk about not only her speaking on my child back in 2023 as she was helping another creator to post mine, and then she ended up posting somebody else's. Then you got her doing the CPS stuff to me. And then she's worried about me having a picture of her camel toe. Well, girl, you sat for a whole year talking about my top and my bottom half. For a year. You might have gone one day in between, but it was just about every day or every other day. Be lucky I don't say more.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. And like I said, again, we just heard her say, I didn't call, but then she says, I did call to prove it wasn't me. But yet those messages, I don't give a fuck if you called for that. Those messages state she's going to find out I called.
Yep.
You wouldn't be hiding that you called.
Thank you.
For the goodness. You wouldn't be hiding that. You would be hiding if you did something out of malice.
Yes.
And that's just my fucking opinion.
Yep.
Because I would love to find it. And Sassy has it. She has it. She's done admitted numerous times. She has that video where I called to speak to the social worker. And it's recorded. So, again, anything else I need to clear up. And I really, 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 really would love to see a 40-some woman pick up my fat ass and put me in your fucking trunk. I really,
Listen, I'm 40 years old, and I'm not saying I'm gonna do this,
now,
but don't test me with a good time. I like
y'all
throwing
gonna
things around.
jump me,
Okay.
and y'all four gonna just pick me up and put me in your
I
trunk.
can lift a hay bale. I know I can lift her.
People calling jobs
I be fighting fucking teenagers every day. Not because I want to, damn it.
Yeah.
on the app threatening individuals with kids to show up
My
in
back would probably
Carolina
be broke,
to their
but
home with the pew pew. That's why I called her boss. I didn't call the actual workplace. I spoke to her boss in text messages.
And multiple times from what
So there's a big difference too.
yes, she
It
did.
wasn't to get her fired, because I even said that in a message. I said, could you talk to her? She is supposed to be a person to be here to protect us in society. And she's sitting here threatening us with pew-pews that have children. That's why I did it.
Mr. Birthday,
You understand what I'm meaning? I have the video still and everything. Do I need to show it? Because I can.
Well, can we see the dates and
sure
the
can.
videos that you're speaking of? Because, God, dog. I hate it when people do that. I have the dates, so my dates say this. Well, can we see a fucking date? Can we see something?
Sign anybody?
Because I promise you, she ain't showing shit.
Nope.
So
But
anyway,
then Pepto
Actually,
Bismol
maybe I'll
pants.
chop you up so you can see her.
I know
Unless you want to see
some of them
me.
can't even come in my life, and that's fine. But dude,
I mean,
no, I think that should be a call for the
No,
police.
we're good.
No worries, that's my opinion on anyone calling job. Well, and I do understand that. I do. But I've spoke to police officers down here in North Carolina, and they basically told me anybody out of state, it's going to be fucking hell to even do. And I have watched people go through the whole costs and shit for this app. North Carolina is not really big on the app bullshit. So that was the only step I could take. I understand you don't like my actions, and that's understandable. But when it comes to my children and their safety, I don't care. And Sassy didn't have a problem with this, still didn't have a problem with it. Nobody, none of them had a problem with me calling
No,
Kurt's
we
off. They
said we didn't
all
want no part
knew
in it.
I called. We were all in a group chat while I was texting him. And I told Sassy that I was not going to make it where she got the blame for it because I knew she would, and that I'd stand on it was me and not her. But they all agreed because we all have children. That them two women, Emily, well, Melinda and another individual,
this
all knew
shit's
where we lived.
wild.
I had to do what I had to do. What about CPS? What do you mean, Miss Little Girl?
Miss Little Girl. I wonder who's talking to her.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know. I've asked around for people that have her live, so with the comments, but I haven't.
Right. I'm like, Miss Little Girl. I don't understand. Listen, man, this shit's wild. Somebody made you mad, so you just go ruining their life. I get it. I get it when it's need to be, when people are just bullying motherfuckers and doing the most. But somebody told you how they felt, and you go fucking trying to ruin their life.
And now I was trying to get a whole group of girls to call
I
me
am so
on something that was already
sorry,
done.
Sunshine.
One thing that
So
was done,
sorry.
handled with CPS a year ago,
So
that
sorry,
was proven
baby.
to be fact.
Fuck,
Not fact,
man.
a lie. I mean, she did get hurt, but I
Big
did take her to the
hugs,
hospital like a
love.
mom should
Big
have.
hugs.
And then my son,
My heart goes out to you.
Just
apparently
like that.
pooped.
Like, we got shit out here, man. These motherfuckers.
Is not, no,
Wild
no,
as
little
hell.
birdie, no.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure I know who you are, no. Go get a fucking real account.
Oh,
Hells, what do you want?
God dang
I
it,
don't
man.
want you in my box.
Ah, she don't want you in the box, because heaven forbid somebody speak a different of opinions.
But again, Sassy,
You're
Sassy
lucky I was at
knew
work and didn't come, because you wouldn't have
I
liked what I had to
called
say, girl.
social services to get proof that I didn't report her. It's on recordings.
Just because
That's what
I'm
these
nice
messages come
sometimes doesn't
about.
mean I am all the time.
Nobody except Blueberry. I don't want her in my box. So then you're admitting in those messages you called CPS.
Right.
I mean, take it how you want, Queenie. I called to verify that. I called to verify that I didn't report. I don't care. Go get Reddit.
Okay,
I don't care.
me too. I do too.
You don't-
Listen, Maddie, you called to verify. Sassy, can you please green screen these messages for the amazing people that didn't see them
I
last night?
sent them to you, but
Oh,
I
got
can't.
it. I got it, baby. I'll do it right now. Fuck, I forgot. Hold on.
Yeah, I would.
No, I got it. I ain't shit. I'm just so used to being like, Allison, help me. No,
Yeah,
ain't shit.
I ain't much
I'm
help
gonna
for you,
block
girl.
out that part though, and make sure that that's not there.
Yeah.
That
I need to black out.
And it was the one that says tiny, correct? Block out that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, bear with me. I'm going to put the messages up for you guys so that you can see what Sassy and I and others that kind of are leaning towards the bullshit. You wouldn't message something like this if you called out a good intent, right? Actually, I'm just going to crop it down past there instead of. Cool. All right, I'll do that one.
Allison says, I'm lost as a mofo.
Fuck, I get it. I've been lost. Fuck, I just got dragged into it on accident. God, dog, I was trying to share the
Well,
line for her to be able to hear. Fuck, and now I'm texting
you
her.
know, I think I am. Blumpkin's new name for me now is Sasquatch. Or
Hang on,
Sasquatch,
guys.
yes. So I went.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play this. I'm going to put them up real quick. Let me do effects. Let me get this green screen to make them. Okay. I believe it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see here, it says, what do you mean? How? Do you think they will give her the call? No. No, you told me you called and didn't give any information about yourself. Kimmy then says, or Maddie then just says, I didn't, Kimmy, but she's saying they gave it to her. Then you have this one. I was trying to call you. I have to tell you something important. What's up? I'm back at the doctor. I can call you back. Sassy is going to find out it was me. Okay, so for everybody out there, you just read those two. I'm going to just keep it there. Fuck it. You just read those two. Make your own decisions, right? Based off of the facts at hand here. I feel like I'm at fucking jury trial. Anybody that would do something to prove their innocence is not going to text that she's going to find out about it and that she called. I'm just saying. What is up, bitch? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's listen some more to her fucking ass. And like I said, Maddie, you can come tell me why you don't want her to know you called out of the goodness of your fucking heart, because that's just sus to me. That's all I'm saying.
Charlie, I know you don't pay attention to the bottom, but Shushu is asking if she could
Oh,
talk
baby.
to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. I would love to. I would love to talk. But she did call me today, love. And like I said, she lied on me, girl. She lied on me. Here, I'll keep this pause right now to listen. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I seen it down there, but I thought it was my friend Wade Shushu. I ain't shit. And I don't
No,
want
you're
him in the
good.
drama.
Hey, Charlie, what's going
Okay.
on?
Not shit. So
Oh,
listen.
yeah, go ahead.
I don't know really. I'm being honest. Like fucking country sapphire and I, obviously, because she grouped me up. So last night we were talking about her, and when Maddie started to get discussed, it was asked to share it out to her, and I was like, I think she's got me blocked, but she didn't. So that's all I did was share it to her to give her the benefit of the doubt if she wanted to, right? Then she messaged me saying that I was talking about her child, and I was like, I'm absolutely not talking about your child. And then today I get messages stating that she's telling everybody that I'm talking about her child and she wants me. I never spoke on her child. So that's my
Have you
part
ever
in
have
it.
you had a conversation with her at all?
I tried. She blocked
You
me.
try? Okay. Well, Charlie, is the stuff that we're seeing right now, this is from a year ago, correct?
So listen, I don't know when it is. The reason that I'm showing it is to let them understand what Sassy got yesterday. And it might be from a year ago. I'm not sure, but it was handed to Sassy
Okay. And
yesterday.
that was from a person that Sassy knew was her friend. I'm
And
just thinking,
Sassy's been
like,
talking
why
about
is
it.
all this stuff starting now back again?
Okay, so in my perspective, Shushu, imagine this. Imagine you being the one that got CPS called on you, right? And you
Oh
didn't
no, of
know.
course.
You've
And I've
had all
told this
these,
to yeah, I've told this to Maddie.
right?
But
And
coming in
she did
alive
just get
with
it yesterday. And
different
I think that's why.
people and making fun of the girl and saying you're gonna call CPS and this and that. Listen, I just been threatened with CPS.
Right. I
You
never
know,
said that, and I never heard that
And,
be said.
actually, I will stand on what I say, Shushu. I always have with you.
mm,
I'll stand on what I say here. And I will get the portion if you need it, right? No
mm,
problem.
mm.
My words was, I will never call CPS on anybody. I went through a whole
Yeah, I remember you saying
spew
that.
of I am a mandated reporter, but I would never report anybody on this app because it's too much back and forth shit where somebody says something about this child and you go, oh my God, the child's being abused. And you call, and then a week later, they're friends and
Right.
oh, I lied about it, right?
So there
That's
was no
exact.
going. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to say something. There was no going back to Charlie because Charlie's a mandated reporter to go call
No,
CPS.
absolutely not,
No,
Shushu.
I
We will hand the
Okay.
never,
whole live over to you.
no.
And then I'm
My,
gonna tell you one thing. As a mandated reporter, I would never call on anybody on this app unless I have that video, right, of Maddie of her child getting, poked or pricked or something, and her negligence there. I would never just call from hearsay ever,
Right,
anyways,
right. And
and
that
that is
video is
definitely not my
from
business.
and that video is from when? Can I ask?
No, there's not a video. I said I would never call
Oh,
ever
I'm sorry.
unless
I'm
I
Yes.
sorry.
had a video, right? And
Oh,
I've
okay.
never,
Right.
nobody said anything. That's what I mean. I think that you definitely need the live, right? And you can understand. Nobody ever said that they were calling, and I damn sure never. I barely even talked that live. I sat in the box because Blumpkin went live, then she didn't, then she did, and then
Right,
she made
right,
a
right.
video. And
Right.
I was busy and I wasn't getting down and back up and down and back up.
Right,
I just
right, right,
wasn't.
right,
My
right. And
live last night, Charlie knows this, and other people. My live last night was going to be about Blumpkin
Yeah.
only, and just to say, Blumpkin, look, like, basically you're not worth my time anymore. You've called my job. You've reached out to my family members. You've talked about my deceased son.
this is
Like,
Blumpkin, correct?
yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Like,
Right.
go on with your stuff, right? I
Right.
literally, you can go to my page. You are not blocked. You're still a friend.
Right.
Like, I'm saying, I'm going
Krista,
live at
I just don't
8:30.
like this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it's a
fair.
new
Look,
year, 2026, and I've known you guys were
Sue, I
friends
do. I
in groups, and I'm
understand it.
like, when it gets to CPS, that's why I don't like it, because I was just threatened not even a couple days ago. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
understand that, Shu.
Yeah.
I completely
So,
understand it. But for me, you put yourself in my position, right? I'm getting ready to go live about something else, and this is literally dropped into my lap.
correct. Correct. I
and
understand that.
and I honestly, like, if I can be real with myself, nobody else, because I really don't give a shit about anybody else.
Right.
I probably shouldn't have gone live because I was so heated that, really, the sassy that I am, I probably would have had more of a chance to think things through better, right? I
Right.
don't take back anything I said, right? Because, Shu, I know you, that
Sorry, Mama.
if this was to the tables were turned, you would do the same shit.
I understand that, Sassy,
You
and
know.
definitely I would, but I'm saying the person is coming from, you guys were friends. Why hold on to this for so long and to give this to you to, fall on your lap?
Do
You know what I'm
you do
saying?
you
Can
not do
I
you not
Hold on,
think that
Maddie.
I
speak?
Hold
don't
on,
think
Maddie.
that?
Hold on, Maddie. I'm sorry, Sassy. Hold
Do
on.
you not think that I don't think that? I know you I mean, I know that you can be a smart woman. Do you not realize that I can be a smart woman too?
Right.
Just because I don't
Right.
put it out on an app, right?
So that's why I'm asking. Like yesterday, there was a live. I didn't come because, I'm not trying to do the same thing I did last year. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I'm not going to sit there and argue with a bunch of people when if I want to talk to somebody, I'll call them one on one through Snap. But then I'm hearing CPS and this and that. And I'm
That
like,
was
why
never
is it
said.
getting to this? Why is it getting to this place? So that's the only reason why
I
I
mean,
asked.
I wonder myself, you know, I
That's
would
why I wish
never
Maddie would
call
have
on
just came
anybody,
then. That's why I tried sharing.
Well,
No more, no less.
I was getting bits and pieces of the live.
as
I
you
also
always
was
do.
getting blown up with messages. So, what I was
Mhm.
saying about you, Charlie, you did not bring up my child was eating shit.
I didn't know your child was eating shit. How would I
No,
bring it up?
Maddie, see, that's where
I'm
What
you're
I
not
asking
said
listening.
was, is if your
because
child is eating shit repetitively, being a professional in the behavior field, then that becomes a problem, and he should
but
probably have behavioral therapy. That's all I said.
my
I don't know if he ate
son
shit or not.
wasn't
That was my
wasn't eating
opinion. That's
shit.
it, baby. That's it.
He was young. So, like I'm saying,
And I was told,
I
Maddie, like I said, that he's done it several times. And I simply said, if that is the case, I never said it was, never said that baby did any of that. I said, if it was, just like I said, if he got pricked with a dirty needle, that is dangerous and fucking
nobody
fatal.
got pricked or played with my freaking
But Maddie,
tattoo
they're trying to tell
needles.
you that this is what they were told, and this is
Yeah,
why they were saying that, Maddie.
that's
They
it.
told me in this
Okay,
live
That was
that
it.
nobody is calling CPS.
Nobody
No,
but
said
they.
that's
that.
not what I'm getting
And
told.
that's not
I'm
okay,
getting
Okay,
though,
but
Maddie.
told
whoever's
Okay,
telling you
y'all
this,
I'm sorry.
are
Go ahead.
sitting
sorry,
here saying
Maddie, one second. But whoever's telling you this, you have to go look at the videos.
I
If the
can't.
videos,
She got reported, and then I can't get on rewatch
Well,
to
then you
watch the
shouldn't
so
be
if
talking about
tapes.
it. If you want my
okay,
opinion,
Maddie,
you
if
should be
somebody
talking
didn't
about
give
Well,
it.
you
I did get
proof,
videos of y'all's live talking about y'all were going to put me in a trunk, and
No,
y'all
I
not
all
y'all.
did.
did.
Don't do
I
that
did.
now. Don't do
I
that.
did.
No,
I
So
not
did.
y'all.
y'all all did and say
No.
y'all were all going to come
I
down to North
did.
Carolina.
No, no,
And
All
hell
you
and
no,
I'm
I
did was
didn't.
trying
say,
No,
I'm
hold
trying
on,
to
no.
Charlie,
hold
be
on, hold
nice,
on.
Maddie. I
Come
am
on, man.
really trying to be very nice and I
Come on, let's
stand on
just.
it. I literally just told
Sassy, I
you
did not
I will
report you.
stand on everything I said, right?
I
But I'm
didn't
trying to be
report you.
nice because
Maddie.
this is my only account. But I 100% did say that, just like in the call before when I told you about with my daughter, anybody else, they would have already been to your house, and you know
But
what I said
Sassy,
after.
I
And as
didn't
well as last night,
report
I
you.
said I would literally, if I had the money, I would have already been to your house back 30 years ago. And I would have most definitely been having a little knock on your door. I would have had my bail money and I would have already been in my orange suit. And
Sassy.
bitch, my back would have been broke after I picked you up. But I
God
bet you
damn
I'd
it.
have got you.
Maddie, she's not talking about you reporting her live, baby. She's talking about what she got
No,
in
No,
her
I
lap.
never
I know
reported
what
her
I know.
child
Wait,
What?
to
what?
CPS. I never
Mm-mm,
reported those messages. Sassy,
mm-mm.
I told you when you got them, get the dates.
Maddie,
Sassy,
okay, I'm gonna
because I
explain this.
did call. How
I'm
can
gonna
I
explain
explain
this
my side if I can't speak?
Can you,
because
she,
I'm
she
gonna
speak just
explain
one at a
this
time,
to
I
y'all?
you. I'm gonna
have
explain this to you
there's
about the
proof.
dates.
See, and that's why I don't come in here because I
Okay,
Okay.
can't.
I'll
All
shut
right,
up and let
listen.
you talk,
I was
Maddie.
gonna say
Y'all shut
talk.
up and I'll give you that respect and let you fucking talk.
Yeah, just
Right.
Excuse
let
me.
her
Just let her
talk.
I
know
Go
when
sat
ahead,
you're
there
done,
baby.
and let
baby.
you talk too. I did not report you. Them messages are from when I called after you blamed me from reporting. The dates are mostly important with them messages because those messages were those were correct about a call. But you know, Sassy, you have the recording where I called to verify that I didn't report you. And what did the lady say? She couldn't give me that information. It's on Reddit. Get Kimmy in here. I don't care. I see you sharing it to her. I don't give a shit. I will be
And I
leaving.
did.
Maddie,
Because here
can
I'm
we
here's the
stop?
not
thing.
Sassy,
sitting
hold on,
Okay,
Maddie,
here.
stop. Don't do that. If we're gonna share,
I'm
let
not.
them share. Who cares? Let us share.
the
Doesn't matter.
Well,
the
because I don't give
reason
a fuck about Kimmy. She's a fucking twister and a brain sucker.
Well, quite frankly, you got a bunch of shit twisted on me today for the whole internet to fucking hear. So
But
okay, so
it was
there's
told
two
you brought my
messages
son
that
up.
I got. Are you gonna let me fucking talk?
I was answering her, so yes, I'm
sorry.
gonna let you talk.
The two messages that I was sent. One of them I was even asked when she sent them to me because she had to send that portion to me, right? Because that was part of the main conversation, right? There's what she's talking about her granddaughter. Okay. I marked that out again, right? I'm not going to do that. The dates that she sent me the dates, right? But if I show the date, then you're going to go, well, how do I know that date goes with those messages, right? Because I can't show the messages above that connects with the time and the date. Because again, it's Kimmy talking about her personal fucking life.
What?
And I ain't sharing that with you, nor
So
the
What?
you
fucking
can't
internet.
just show the messages, block out the like, mark it out where it continues the conversation to that conversation, just to show the date. I mean, I'm sure, Sassy, you got an iPhone, you can swipe it and see dates and times. I
Right.
mean,
We could try to figure
I'm
that out, but
just
my question about this is that, and this is why I'm genuinely confused.
okay.
What were you? Why would you try to hide if you were doing something good? If you were trying to call to clarify that you didn't call, why would you be
Okay.
worried about her finding out about that?
And what I was explaining in my life, I did use me and Kimmy. She can say she didn't know about it because she did, because I got Sassy's address from her when Sassy went live blaming me.
Okay.
I was in the group call and I said, Kimmy, give me Sassy's address. I need her whereabouts so I can call that Pacific CPS county. She gave it to me in the chat.
Okay.
And so they all knew I was calling. I did use a false name because Kimmy said, don't use my original name. So I made it like it was a friend calling for myself to see if they can get any information. They most definitely were on the phone for that phone call. It was not recorded.
But
So
why,
then
if you had nothing to hide? That's all I
when
want to know.
Sassy sat there and said, that's where these messages come about when we were talking about it, because she got off the phone. Sassy said that her CPS worker and everyone got a hold of her. You know, that's where I said they will know, Sassy, whatever, in the message. That's whenever I got pissed off again,
Right.
got my tablet, got on there, and I told the lady before recording, I said, I am Madison, blah, blah, blah. I just recently called. I did use an anonymous name. I am going to start recording this because I am getting blamed for something I didn't do. So that's where I go into record. Sassy's got the recording. She said many times. And then she sat there and it's on Reddit if it's still there. So again, I know me, I haven't reported not a soul on this app and not gonna because it's been done to me. So she can believe what she wants. I don't care anymore.
I get
I
it.
know why she's mad. I said it in my life. I understand. I know you ain't got to that part yet. I understand why she's mad. I'm not where I told Sassy to get them from Kimmy because I didn't have them no more.
But think about this, Maddie. Why would you be worried about me finding out
That you did
when
something
you
good.
already had been
Because look,
live?
I'm confused.
look at it now,
Maddie, the
Sassy.
messages that Kimmy sent to me is before I ever went live and said anything.
Well, I
And if
don't believe
Kimmy
that
wants
till I
to
see
share
dates
them, that'll be on you,
Let's say
right?
they're even
because
Because
that was
not
I'm
the only
not
time
going
this
to.
too.
conversation ever happened because Kimmy is the one who come and told us you were live blaming me. So
And I
I don't know
did.
where the fuck these
I
But
messages
did.
I
I
think a
came
lot of
about.
people
literally
have started some fuck shit
I
along this, and
literally
I don't know
just
none of the
said in this
details.
live that I 100% when CPS was called to me a few days later, I think I said, 2 to 3 days. Don't quote me on the date. I can get them if Charlie wanted them. I did go live and I did accuse you of calling CPS or your crowd because at the time Kimmy had made a statement on live. Again, you were sitting right beside her, right? And
Mhm.
then the claims that was made, because again, when I play that, I've got it. I most definitely do. Because I'm Nans
I
that I
know you
can't
do.
go back and forth and play it right now. But you literally are on Reddit saying, or I don't know if I can even say that, but anywho,
Fine.
that
I'm
the
on Reddit.
CPS woman that I went on live and said that the CPS woman give me a recording of you. When
That's
that's
what
not
you
what I
said.
said. No, I did not. What I said was the CPS woman came to my home, and as I was playing lives and recordings for her, the CPS woman only wanted the one with you because, again, I'm continuously asking this woman, why can't you tell me, like, if this is a false report and this is false, why can't you tell me this does not seem right, this does not seem fair, like, our home is good, right? You
But
took and twisted, you 100% said
I
your
did.
name, but again, these messages here was before that.
Well, I want to see dates and times. I mean, that's all I can say.
And that's
I'm
fine.
not
I
gonna
just
keep.
don't understand, but
I'm not gonna
we'll do
keep
that.
doing this. But
You know.
Charlie, most definitely about you. I was most definitely told you were the one who brought up about my son because you sat
Okay, but
me
Maddie,
But
did
and
I
she
she.
messaged you
hold on,
even.
Maddie, did she want to talk to you and you blocked her?
Yeah, I was
No,
messaging
no,
you.
she sent me their life, and I
Uh-huh.
said I'm not gonna keep fucking dealing with this. And then that's whenever I get told she's bringing up
No.
my
You want me to
child.
read
I
them?
wasn't
I'll find them and
watching
read
her.
them. You said, you're sitting in a box while they're talking about my child. I said, I
Did
absolutely was not talking about your child. And
Oh,
then you blocked
see,
me.
Charlie, I
you did
thought you
not
were
bring up
gonna
my
try to
kid?
talk to her before you went
I
live. I
promise
think
She
that
you.
would have
didn't.
been
She
better.
I
didn't. I
promise
just
you.
gave her my number and
I
said I'm not gonna keep doing this.
That didn't come
Oh,
through. That didn't come through.
I
So
it
mean,
didn't
you
the
come
blocked
through?
live
me.
you sent
That didn't come
me
through.
here, the live you sent me for here did come through. So I mean,
I
that's
didn't
why I
come through.
answered
I
you
sent you a
back.
live from here.
Not in this account, but from
I was
my
gonna
first
say I
one.
didn't send you nothing from here. No,
Yes, you did. This live from my
I
first
didn't send a
account.
live. Maybe
It
somebody
shows
down
it.
there sent it to you, but I
It
didn't.
it just shows you sent it to me, and I sat there and messaged you back about it.
Not today. Last night I was the only time I shared it to you. Can
That's
you
what I
say
was gonna
where I
say.
showed
It's
it
me,
to you?
Jen.
Let
I
me
think
take a
you should have
message real
spoke
quick.
to her, Charlie, before you went live.
I
I
did. Wait a
mean,
minute, Shoo Shoo. I didn't know. No, hold on. Wait. I tried. I was blocked, and I didn't
no,
get that.
you
And
didn't. You
wait a minute.
already
Whoa, 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 whoa.
used
Why
Hold
me.
on,
wouldn't you
Maddie.
reach back
Hold on.
out to me instead of going live on me and going to two other lives on me and lying to the internet? First of all, you
Because
were
you
the one that
already
started
done
today talking
had
shit
a
about
whole
me lying.
fucking no, no.
What do you
What
mean
started
no?
today was Kimmy carried on from y'all's live to a
I didn't. I'm gonna
different
be
live.
honest. I probably wouldn't have called you even if I'd have thought about it. Because today you went live without, and you
I
told on
did
me first today without reaching
because
out to me
you
about
went
some
ahead.
miscommunication.
You
Okay,
went
wasn't
ahead
this
and sat in a
yesterday? Wasn't
Yeah,
this
live.
yesterday? This was
You sat
yesterday,
in a
right?
live about
yeah.
Hold
me
on.
before
Did you go
speaking.
live, Maddie, and speak about her
No,
after she tried to
no.
reach out to? But you tried to reach out to her in a live, Charlie.
She
So
tried to
listen.
get me in their live yesterday.
Yeah, so she could explain this instead of doing this somewhere else, talking about it. When she messaged me, I said, Maddie, I will read them your message, love, but I don't want to be the messenger and I don't want to be in the
Yep.
middle of this, right?
So you weren't up
So
there trying to make it out like I was reaching out to you, trying to do
oh,
whatever with
for
you.
fuck's sakes. No, never did. I said,
You
you
didn't
Nope.
say
said
Maddie
I
messaged me.
messaged
Maddie
you,
messaged me.
Maddie. And I said, I never messaged you. I sent you a live to get
Hmm.
you in there. You messaged me first, accusing me of talking
Back.
on your child. And I said, I absolutely didn't do that.
I messaged
And you blocked
you
me.
back to your
I'm going to pull it
live
up.
sent.
I'm going to
You
pull it
sent
up.
me two lives.
I'm going to pull
I
it up.
messaged you because I was watching some and then I got a phone call about the rest of everything else that was going on. I was told you were the one who brought my kid up. No, I didn't get no proof
Yesterday, what I
because
got.
I was already
I don't
fucking
believe anything
pissed.
she's showing, so I shared it to you. Right? I shared the live to you because everybody was like, I'm blocked. And I said, I think I might be blocked. I don't know. Actually, I'm not. So I was going to give you the respect of coming in, right? Because I didn't get in that live because of you. I didn't know it was, I did not know that you were even going to be talked about, even though we're not friends. There's no loyalty. It doesn't matter. I was talking about Bumpkin because she has done group me in this shit for no fucking reason, right? And when it went on you, I gave you the respect of sharing it to you. You messaged me this. I don't believe anything she's showing until I see dates. I know I didn't call to report her. I don't care. It's cool. You're over there while she's speaking on my kid. I said, I just came in here. Obviously, nobody's going to hang up on you, which I don't know what the fuck because I was talking on the phone. It's definitely your due diligence to try to explain this. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. If you called, right, and you knew what I was talking about, you said, I never
Yeah.
called, or I'm not coming in. I'm over this. I never called. I'm done with all this. It's 2026. I don't care what they say. I'm a great mother, and I'm not going to listen to this or go listen to them. I'm getting it sent, and I don't care. Well, then today I'm at work, and I'm getting messages. You don't care. That's the last message I get from you, period. And you're on lives talking about me lying at best, about me talking on your child. And I never did that. I've never said I was calling CPS, never agreed to nothing, never said I was coming
So
nowhere, never did.
so none of y'all sat up here and said that. None of
Don't
y'all.
say none of
Because
y'all.
there is
Me, I never said none of that. I
you
did not.
never said none of
And you
that.
used my name and said I did it.
Well,
No,
I mean,
Charlie never said she was going to call CPS on you. I never said. I literally said I am not going to call CPS on you.
Mm-mm.
My words
well, I
was, but
mean,
I
so
hope
many
somebody
people,
does. I
somebody,
100% said that.
Okay, but
Payback's a
Maddie,
bitch.
some people they're being messy behind the scenes and they're coming and
Absolutely.
telling you this
yeah,
shit
they're
where you
close
got to
people to
stop
them.
listening to them and be like, listen, do you guys have proof? Okay, show me the proof. If there's no proof, don't fucking message me. That's what you got to start
Absolutely.
doing with people, Maddie.
I
If they
have
don't got the proof, they
asked.
don't got the proof. Okay, if they
I'm
don't have
trying to
it,
get the
then you can't believe it.
recordings.
You can't believe it, Maddie. If they didn't send it to you and say, look at what this person said about you, you can't believe it, Maddie. That's
Karma's
all I'm
all
saying.
I was wishing. Oh, yeah, I was totally wishing for this. Totally.
Who said that?
That's what Virginia Non Slim
Okay,
said.
don't worry about the
Yeah, don't
side.
worry
The
about
side.
me.
You guys got to stop with the side comments. I'm just saying. I'm glad nobody's gonna call CPS.
Right. Nobody
Um,
said that.
thank you for letting me talk, Charlie. I'm out
You're
of here.
welcome.
Sassy, take care. Thank you guys very much. You
Yeah,
guys have a great
No,
day.
have a good night, Shoo
you too.
Shoo.
Good
Okay.
night.
And it really sucks, Maddie, because now you've went in multiple people's lives and said this and had people thinking
Well,
that,
no, Charlie,
it's sad.
she didn't say anything about you
I
sending it on live.
haven't
I
only
just
No.
said one
listened to her
thing in
live.
my life. I said
And
No,
in
then
no, not
my
her
I got
life.
life.
sent where
Oh,
she
her
was in,
life.
I
I
believe,
said
Spanish
in my
Colby's and
life.
said that
I
I was
haven't
talking on
said
her child,
anything.
and I didn't.
I haven't said anything in nobody else's life.
In
Oh,
Kobe's
okay.
Look,
life, I
I'll
don't
send it to you,
remember that.
baby.
Okay,
there
take
was
care.
things there
Bye
was
bye.
things that
I'll
was
send it to you. Like,
said
I'm done with this
in
shit.
there
I was
was things that
questioned.
was said into Colby's live. I 100% was watching that. But number one, I'm not going, if I can't get in a box, I'm not going to sit and argue in the comment section.
Right.
I knew as soon as I went in, it would have been, and I'm just, I mean, you know how chats go. I just wasn't going to keep up.
Yeah.
But you most definitely did bring all of it up. And I'm not even going to talk about me because I don't give a fuck. You think what you want
No,
about what I
they
said.
asked
But you
me.
did bring
They
up Charlie.
asked me about y'all. They sure did because they
Okay,
most
and then you
likely
could have said, I
said,
don't have clarification yet. I just heard this. Not, she absolutely was talking on my child
Yep.
and she's calling CPS on me. There's a way to say things, to make that's some serious allegations. Have I called CPS? Absolutely. In my job and on this app once because it was warranted, but I did it in the moment. I had the fucking tangible facts in front of me and not because I was upset and had something and did it. I would never do that. Like Sass said, I would never call CPS on somebody for hearsay. I would absolutely have to have it directly to me, handed to me from you, from her, whoever. I would never do that. And that's a serious fucking
well, the
allegation
reason
to
why I
throw
took
out.
it was that these people was actually in your live and actually speaking to y'all, and they come to me during the live telling me what was getting
Girl,
stated.
you've been on this app long enough to know these motherfuckers love to stir some shit up.
I
You know
mean, the
that.
person that sent her these is a mind fuck. I mean,
You
I
know
don't
that.
care. I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. I ain't reported you,
Mm,
Sassy, and you can replay
mm,
this recording. And I say, I understand why you're mad because it does look
mm-hmm,
that way, and it does. I
Who's the
asked
person? I
you
think she's
and told you to get the screenshots. I'm glad you got
mm-hmm,
them. Believe what you want. I didn't
mm-hmm.
report, and I will call again tomorrow and record it and verify to
Oh,
find some proof.
please do, Maddie. I hope the fuck you
What,
do.
call and get proof that I didn't call on you because you're sitting on
I
live
hope the fuck
threatening
you
to put
do.
me in a fucking um, trunk of a car?
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yep.
threatening me with Nicole
Mm-hmm.
like fucking Nicole's ass is gonna come whoop my
I
ass?
never brought Nicole
What
up.
You
the
What the
did.
fuck are
fuck
you
is
I
going
actually
talking
on?
have it.
about?
Well,
I
we need
actually
to stay
have that
focused.
recording. I actually have that recording. You did. You most definitely said Nicole wants to beat your ass, Maddie. I do have that recorded. I do have some
Wait,
things
saying
recorded.
Nicole wants to beat your ass isn't threatening to get Nicole to beat your ass, though. And I
I
don't know if
never
Nicole wants
went
to beat
to
your ass. I don't know.
Nicole. I'm. Why would I need to go to Nicole? Number one, I can prove I haven't reached out to Nicole about any of this. Didn't even share Nicole the live. The only thing that Nicole was brought up
I'm gonna leave that to you, Maddie.
was
You just got restricted. If
was
you want to
the
drop, you
shoo
can
shoo
drop. If not, I
stuff,
don't care.
I
right?
mean,
Because Shushu he got
it's
upset
them.
because I was modding for Nicole, and she felt some type of way because I was in Nicole's modding and I was in the
Right,
comment section
right.
what time
Couldn't
Shushu's
be.
little girl was being spoke on. I never spoke on Shushu's little girl. I mean, I didn't say anything,
Right.
All
But we
I
right,
need
mean,
to
I
not
sent that
speak on
I'm
thought,
people that aren't
pressing
but
here
I never
charges.
either.
said I was
Casey, I can't
sending
talk to
Nicole
her.
after you.
Right. God damn it.
She's pressing charges on me. Okay, cool.
But
For
let's not.
what?
I want to say this. No matter who
For
you are
what?
down there, if you come in, don't talk on people that ain't here to defend themselves, please and thank you. And I don't know
For
none of
what
that.
though? The part that was said about Nicole was Sassy said Nicole is now coming out. She was talking about herself, not the other Nicole. Sassy referred to herself.
My name, Maddie, is Nikki Nicole. That is my
Sassy,
You're
name.
right. That was last night. I thought this was all that she was talking
yes,
about. We weren't. See, that's how shit gets misconstrued, bro. I was busy, but
right.
absolutely nobody brought up the other Nicole last night. Not one time. She was
No,
definitely speaking on herself last night.
Who
We
the fuck
blew
said
no.
anything
Yana
about
out of this. Who was
Liliana?
that?
Who the fuck is Liliana?
Oh, and then for Maddie to get up here and jump out of the box like a little fucking child and run, um, you're gonna press charges on me. But let me tell you something.
What's going on, baby?
Before you go and do that, Maddie, what if I've gotten on here and spoke because of shit that you've said? If you go to press it on me, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna do the same thing in return. It's tit for tat. So anything that just because I've been on here talking shit about you because I don't like you, good luck. Go ahead and press them charges. Good luck. I don't know why you're up here mixing shit and lying and saying all this stuff was said last night between our live. Nobody said that they were going to call CPS. Nobody threatened you. Nobody has threatened your children. So, I mean, go for it. Like you said, law enforcement here in North Carolina doesn't take social media that seriously, right? So if you're going live about me and I'm responding, going live about you, what are you going to press?
I have
That
something to
part.
add. Maddie, I would like to see the group chat that I was in where we were all in on calling Melinda's police chief or his fire chief because I wasn't into no fucking chat like that.
Facts.
And we all thought it was okay.
No, we
Uh
didn't.
no. No. I was never in a chat with you talking about Melinda. Get your facts straight because I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think that's weird and that's not
no,
something that
she's
I would agree with.
still she's talking about the chat that where we all had made because I didn't want to talk to her by myself. You didn't want to talk to her by yourself, right? She was just talking to me and you. We made the chat so if she had any issues, she could just come to that text chat and write in there, right? And she would talk to both of us. That's where she's talking
Yeah,
about
Allison, she did.
in one of the calls that she had called Melinda. That was it. That was all. Then privately, she had talked to me, and I told her, "You're not going to hem me up into some bullshit. I'm not taking no hit for your fuck shit."
So the bottom line about these messages
I have
between
never thought it was okay for you to call a police chief, text him, whatever the fuck you did. I've
Yep.
never said that was okay.
So these
Yep.
messages pertaining to Sassy that Maddie and Kimmy had a conversation about, the messages that we've all seen, the messages we were showing last night. Why would you sit there and tell Kimmy that you're so worried about Sassy finding out? It doesn't matter about the dates and time. The time's on the top of it. We, when you take a screenshot of messages, the date is not always there. Um, especially for iPhones and stuff.
So you mean to tell me if Sassy shows the dates, whether the messages about Kimmy's personal life are marked out or not, if these fucking dates come out and they match up with CPS being called, then what's your excuse going to be? Because we always know that when you get caught doing something, you have another excuse. You like to go in circles. You like to mind fuck people.
But what would you be so worried about Sassy finding out if
You
it
worried that
wasn't
she was going to find out you were going live and trying to back yourself? Like, what? You make no
mm-hmm,
sense.
backtracking at its finest?
Like I don't understand what the point would be to literally call CPS yet again on live. Like I don't
This whole
understand
time we're
this.
thinking that you've only called, this is the only thing that you've ever said, that you've only called CPS one time and you recorded it and played it on live.
Now it's
Just today.
twice.
Now you said you did it twice. And we're going to give it
Okay.
another year. What are you going to say, 3 times?
I did get the message today from you, Maddie, so let me not lie because I didn't check it. Clearly, I'm busy as fucking working and shit, right? So you did message me your number today at 10:42 p.m. Does anybody know what time she went live today?
Allison, I'm gonna
Well,
screenshot your
honey, it's only
message.
11:49.
I'm gonna
Oh,
screenshot her
you're
Uh,
message.
right, I ain't
hold
shit.
on. What time was it?
Honey, it's only
Hold on, let me look.
11:49.
I was thinking about this morning. I ain't shit. Listen, I need to go to bed right now. Is what I know. So, Maddie, love, you could have done this message, right? That
She
you
went
sent me.
live at 3:38.
Got it. I ain't shit. I thought it was
PM,
AM. I didn't
PM.
even look. I ain't
So you
shit.
went
So,
live about Charlie before you even
right,
messaged her? You make
right.
no sense.
And sorry, I just now seen that. I ain't shit. Thank God we got still here. God damn. If I wasn't here, we're fucking
Charlie
falling apart.
Charlie sent her the live invite last night.
I did.
We were trying to get her in there. I
At
sent my
9:07.
live invite to Shushu at
Yep.
the same time. We were trying to get
9:07.
them in there.
She
Charlie,
said, I can't see nothing at 9:25, is what she said to me. I can't see nothing. And then she said at 9:36 what I read earlier, that she don't believe anything that she's showing until she sees dates. And then today went live on me, talked about me in 2 other lives, and now here we are, and you messaged me while I was live. That I don't know. And I,
So
of course, I didn't see it.
Charlie had stated in the live, I'm going to read Maddie's message one time.
Yep.
That Charlie was not going to be the middleman. She wasn't going to read messages back and forth. She read her message, Maddie's message, one time.
Yep.
And that was it. That was
And I
that.
started just the second and told Casey I'll send whoever, whatever else.
My thing
Yeah.
is you keep saying somebody sent you the recording and I can't see the live. Somebody sent me the recording and blah blah blah. Weird how you was showing a screenshot earlier of the live and you could see your camera roll, goofy.
Hey, Mama
She
Sam.
watched from the outside the whole time. I don't know why why do you have to lie about that?
And people
If
have
you
to
watch
stop.
the live, you watch the live. You know what I mean?
Right. People have to stop saying people are saying something or talking on them when they're given an opinion based on
I
morality.
think what you did is you watched the live yourself from the outside. You took it all in and then you misconstrued it and twisted it in your own fucking head. And then you came out here and just said a bunch of stupid shit. Because if you had the recording sent to you, you could have sat there and listened to them over and over and over and over and over and over until you got the fucking facts right.
Well, listen, I'm gonna finish listening to this really quick. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not gonna.
You're fine, Charlie.
No, thank you. Thank you for having
No,
me
you
up.
can sit up there. I don't care. You don't have to leave, baby. Shit. You can say pause.
I knew she was gonna run as soon as I came up. And then her little last thing, I'm gonna press charges on Casey.
All right, yeah, if everybody could tap, I just want to hear. So, unlike Maddie Love, if you can hear me, the reason I'm listening to this, and I would have definitely listened to it off alive if you would have said, hey, or whatever, but you didn't. And so I'm going to listen to it and not judge based off of not the facts. And the facts are your words coming out of your live, and that's why I'm doing this. I know, I got to go to bed or I'm going to get beat up, you know.
CPS. My daughter never got my tattoo gun needle and was drawing on herself.
That's not what was said.
My daughter is 2. She does not know how to draw.
I think we already were past this.
So how the
Sorry.
hell would she know how to draw?
Before you keep playing it, that's not what was said.
Yeah,
Sassy said that, and I corrected her. I said, your daughter got into your tattoo ink and had it in her mouth and all over her legs. Maddie, do I need to show the screenshot with your daughter's face blurred out? You fucking liar. Because you was on the phone with me.
Did not watch. I did not fucking watch her fall off the bed. I didn't. Things fucking happen. Is this your side tell all live or just chill? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I'm looking for Charlie, the one that her and Medusa are arguing back and forth with, because she was in a live talking about my 6-year-old child that happened 3-4 years ago that was already dealt with. Also with CPS, because the bitches on this app called Casey, NRT. So,
okay, so right there, she's admitting that it happened.
Why she's even bringing it up? I mean, it's me telling my side because I'm not going to keep rehashing it out. Like Shoo said, comment on it once and be fucking done. Let them keep fucking drilling their own stuff into a fucking grave. And that's what I'm going to do. Talking about it once and being done.
But you didn't even do that.
And it's over with.
And take your friend's advice. And that was good advice.
I'm not saying I'm a fucking angel by no means. I've done my shady shit. Clearly, we seen that yesterday when Gigi said, I was fucking messy. I can be fucking messy. Yes, I can. But I don't have the heart or enough balls to sit there and call and report someone in their home life. Because me, as a mom, I fuck up. I know she can fuck up. I know this person can fuck up. I know mothers, fathers, parents can fuck up. I don't have enough balls to do that. Yes, I do have enough balls to call Melinda's job when she's threatening with another individual to come to our house with a pew-pew. Yes, I did. And then I sent him no pictures. Ew. So what she's trying to persuade I did, that's fucking wrong. I mean, they can say they don't know. I take accountability for my actions, but tell me what you take accountability for.
No, never called. And I stand on it until I'm blue in the face. I never called CPS to report. This is freaking ignorant. Like, I done admitted I did call. I did. But I didn't call to report you. And I really wished I knew which Reddit page that live is on, because I would love
It doesn't
to
take a
find
rocket
it.
scientist. I don't care. I don't care. I
She's done
believe you did
admitted
call,
numerous
and
times.
that's
She
just
has
my
that video
opinion.
where
I don't have the
I
facts, but I
called to
definitely
speak
believe
to the
you
social
called.
worker, and it's recorded. So again,
And that's okay.
Anything else I need to clear up?
My opinion.
And I really would love to see a 40-some woman pick up my fat ass and put me in your fucking
You're already
trunk.
past here too, so let me
Listen.
go a little bit.
I said, could you talk to her? She is supposed to be a person to be here to protect us in society, and she's sitting here threatening us with pew-pews that have children. That's why I did it. Do you understand what I'm meaning? I have the video still and everything. Do I need to show it? Because I can.
Can we at least?
I sure can.
Because I'm confused.
Section 8, did you sign anybody? So again, any questions? Any questions for the background? I know some of them can't even come in my live, and that's fine. But I do.
And
No,
that's
I think
another
that
thing.
should be a call
Unblock
for the
people
police.
if
No
we're
worries, that's
talking
not
about
appropriate.
them. God, no.
Anyone calling jobs. Well, and I do understand that. I do. But I've spoke to police officers down here in North Carolina, and they basically told me anybody out of state, it's going to be fucking hell to even do. And I have watched people go through the whole cops and shit for this app. North Carolina is not really big on the app bullshit. So that was the only step I could take. I understand you don't like
But
our
you're
action.
pressing
That's
charges on
understandable.
me. Okay.
But when it comes to my children and their safety, I don't care. And Sassy didn't have a problem with this, still didn't have a problem with this. None of them had a problem with me calling her job. They all knew I called. We were all in a group chat while I was texting him. And I told Sassy that I was not going to make it where she got the blame for it, because I knew
That's
she
a lie.
would.
We were
And then
never
I'd
in a
stand on
chat
it was
while
me
you were
and not
texting him.
her. But they all agreed, because we all have children, that them two women and Melinda and another individual all knew where we lived. I had to do what I had to do. What about CPS? What do you mean, Miss Little Girl? I don't know what you mean.
I'm sorry, you guys. I went out of this and I was looking for the damn messages. And I'll say sorry if it's proved, because I am a woman at the end of the day, but I prefer to do.
Eating apparently poop is not, no, little birdie, no. I'm pretty sure I know who you are, no. Go get a fucking real account. Hells, what do you want? I don't want you in my box. Or there's messages, not yours. They are mine. Those are. Those sure are, Queenie. But again, Sassy knew that I called social services to get proof that I didn't report her. It's on recordings. That's what these messages come about. Nobody except Little Birdie. I don't want her in my
Sassy knew that I called social services to clear my name. But yet these messages are about it straight out of her mouth. And I swear to God, I'll say I'm wrong if I'm wrong. But these messages say that you are scared and she is going to find out. And help me, friend. What should I do?
My thing is when she was in here, she said, well, I'm going to call CPS tomorrow and prove that I didn't call. Well, Maddie, they're not going to tell you nothing. Are you not using your noodle? I know it's tiny. I'm sorry. Listen, let me not.
And you
Most
requested
of
the
the
FOIA
time,
test?
They're
most
not
of the
going
time
to
you
tell
have
you
to
nothing.
get a like a judge signature or
See, in
something.
Ohio, you can just request the FOIA easily.
But here's my
Some
thing. You can't just call and be like, "Hey, was I
No,
the
you
one that
can't do
called on
that.
such and such?"
You're right.
Like, you're
You're right.
stupid.
No, yeah, you're right. And you
yes,
did try that, Sass?
I have filled out the forms and stuff for
Okay.
it, and I have not heard anything
Got
back.
it.
What research I have done
Okay.
For North Carolina area. And again, I just filled the paperwork out. I
Yeah.
sent it. That's it. That's all.
Right.
From what I am getting, I would have to get a lawyer
Okay.
for North Carolina, and then the lawyer would be able to request that before the judge, especially if it was unfounded. Everything was unfounded, which it
Right.
was.
Right.
I, I'm sorry, but there's things going on that I don't have $1,500 to fork
No,
over to a lawyer
absolutely.
right now.
Like, absolutely
Now, if
not.
somebody could direct me in a
Right.
way to
You know,
be
I'm going to
able
honestly
to,
try to look into it, and I'm be a dead ass honest, because now, sadly, I was not in the middle of this. I swear to God, I was not. I was just sitting with my friend talking about a whole nother fucking scenario, man. But now I need to know, because are you lying to the whole internet again? Like, and not only that, if you are lying, right? Like, your friends that are sitting around you, you've done lied to too, and that ain't cool. If you did it, you did it. Fucking say I did it. I thought it was
But
warranted
yep.
at the time, and I did
here's
it.
my thing. She's
You know how
denying
easy it would
it.
be to just say she did it. That's
Right?
it.
Like,
She's
Like,
goddamn.
denying it so much to so many people. If Sassy was to get the FOIA and prove that it was Maddie, what's your next excuse gonna be? Oh, that ain't me. That wasn't me. That
yeah,
was
she'll
somebody else
say,
pretending to be me.
yeah, she'll say it wasn't her, and you
Yeah,
already know.
no.
You already
It's a
know.
whole
Just
damn
like the
mess.
messages. If I show the messages above, right?
Right.
That just shows the date, right, of
Right.
where this whole thread starts, because I can't show the thread. I cannot. I can
Thank
mark
you.
it out, but I
Right.
can't show the thread to be able to prove any of that. So if I show the date, then I'm going to have issues on another end where I'm showing a thread to be able to prove to you, Maddie,
Right.
how this all started and the dates on it. I mean, I can just crop out the date, you know, but again, you're going to say, how do I know that date goes with those messages?
Right.
And you're right. I mean, you are right. Because, you know, I'm kind of in
Right. I
a
think
hard
just trying to
spot
make
too,
myself
you
Anytime that
know?
completely
you
better.
prove, I'm not saying you're just going by whatever the fuck you think. Anytime you prove her wrong, it's always in another excuse of why she didn't do it.
I definitely just put that. Didn't mean to. I agree. It said my goal was reached and exit out. Well, there it is. I just, for me, and I agree with that, but I think Sassy needs a little bit of closure, and it sucks. But and I get people, you know, are like, this is old, whatever, but it isn't old if it's been your life and you just received the information. Does it fucking suck that it's got to be dredged back up? Absolutely, it does. But this is her life, her personal life. Like, I know what it feels like. You know what I mean? And that shit fucking hits home. Especially, I'm not saying I'm a thug, but especially to a motherfucking thug that's used to pulling up and just knocking your goddamn teeth out, or you knocking mine out. Okay, because that could
Yep.
happen too, right? You can't do that on the internet. So it gets a little bit more tedious, right? And it's her life, and only she can, you know, decide how she wants to take that. And it's absolutely new to her. She just got it yesterday. Actually, not expected.
My thing is
No, I wasn't.
she has swore on her children, swore to the God above, swore to this person, swore to this person. I never gave Country Blumpkin your address.
Oh yeah, and then it came out she did.
Never did.
Yeah,
I
that's the
swear.
truth too. I did see that kind of come out. I don't know. Let's listen to the rest of this real quick. I hate it. And like I said, Maddie, this is my opinion. I hate it that we're sitting here because, you know, 3 years ago, I was added to a couple of them little group chats, and everybody will tell you if I've ever been added, I don't communicate. I'm so fucking busy. I'll be fucking banned from it for not communicating first. I've seen some shit, okay? And the same shit was going on 3 years ago, and it breaks my heart for you that you're not learning from this shit, that you're just like I said, stand on your fucking truth. If you did this, if you did, I'm not saying you did, I think you did. If you did, why wouldn't you just stand on it with your whole motherfucking chest and say, I didn't like this and thought you deserved, you know? And if not, cool, but if it comes out, then that's going to be even worse on your fucking
Because
ass.
Maddie does shit behind the scenes and she can't admit to it because she's a bitch.
Wild,
She's a
wild.
bitch.
All
I'm
right.
sure if she was face to face with anybody, whether it was the smallest fucking female in the world, she gonna fold like a fucking lawn chair.
Lord bless it.
So then you're admitting in those messages you call CPS. I mean, take it how you want, Queenie. I called to verify
that I called to verify that I didn't report. I don't care. Go get redhead. I don't care. You don't get accused of calling when there's messages. You should have never made a call. She knew. She's got it on record. What I said on the recording. I didn't report
I just looked
her.
up. Damn
Someone
it.
else
It's up to you what you want to do.
reported her, and she was blaming
Oh, they took me off the
so I
4U
asked
page.
Kimmy
High visibility
for
restricted.
her address so I can get it in the area.
Everybody
I don't
please
care if
just
y'all like it or
I
not.
don't need anything else from you.
It's
Just
on
tap it like you
record.
tapping that ass, you know.
No,
Thank you.
Kimmy said back to you that you told her you didn't get your correct information. Huh? How do you feel about Trisha not defending you and Sassy's lines? What are you talking about?
Shushu was not
That
even
you
there,
didn't give
whoever commented
any
that.
information of yourself. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Please learn to type. Hell, go get a freaking account, a real account.
Maddie, from the sounds of what I got sent today, you don't know how to type as just as much as me either, so don't do that.
It was you and you tried to say anonymous. No,
I got sent a little screenshot earlier that
there
was
was
like,
two
what the fuck
phone
is she
calls.
spelling?
When Sassy accused me, I called the first time. That's where these messages come from. I called, was trying to get information on how to verify it wasn't me that reported. I asked Kimmy, that's why I said, call me. It's something important. Sassy, whatever it says, I called whatever, knows I called or whatever. That goes to, I knew she went live and said that she knew I called to try to get the information. So then when I went live, I recorded that phone call with that worker to verify what was getting stated. Yeah, it wasn't the right thing. I don't give a shit. No, that's what she said in the call. That's what she said. But Sassy, in quotes, and I have the recording stating that the CPS worker was giving her, Sassy was giving the CPS worker videos of women talking, and I was the only one that stood out. So that second phone call, I recorded it and played it on live, and that's why Kimmy is trying to say that these are when I called. Motherfucking redhead, where's the dates? Before anyone can say anything, where's the dates? That's fine, Section 8. I want to see dates.
Motherfucking redhead was in
I
there.
want to see dates because I've never called on nobody but one person in my
I guess
town.
though she must have been defended for us because she said, "I want to see like why is it like this?" And Maddie's kind of upset with her, so I think she's defending for you, not us. Because I don't know what I'm in at this point.
I never said she was a bad mother. She isn't a bad mother. None of us is a bad mother.
Whoa! Don't say that. There are some bad moms out there now, damn it.
I'm not going to be violent with her and say she's a bad mom because the fucking mistakes as a parent things happen. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I shouldn't have called to back myself up. Yes, I shouldn't have. But you know what? I feel like it was the right thing because of this. Because I knew that's what they were wanting was a certain narrative that wasn't fucking true. So Sassy can do these lives. Where's dates? In the second screenshot, where's dates? I want to see dates. That's all I want. I mean, at the end of the day, believe what you want. I don't care. I'm not going to continue with y'all. Everyone said she was a bad mother. I mean, well, go tell your friend what she's doing is wrong instead of over here, because I'm not bashing her. I'm actually saying I understand why she's mad, because the messages does look like I reported her. But where's the fucking dates? Because I did call to back myself up, is all I'm saying. Never said it was right, never said it was wrong. So, Sassy are not even friends. She has me blocked. Okay, well, like I said, I did it to back myself up. If you believe it's wrong, believe it's wrong. I
Jesus,
stand 10 toes
Sassy's
down.
not even
I
my
ain't called
friend. She's
anybody,
got me
and I'm standing on
blocked.
it. That's what Kimmy does to play her fucking games, and I'm sick of it. The only reason I'm even on this live is because what she was saying about my children is fucked up and wrong. So, exactly. All them women has got my cooter cat, my boobs, my ass in their fucking phone like I'm a freaking porn star.
Oh God,
Showing
no!
body parts that I haven't even done. So what they're
No,
doing,
You got her
Wicked.
boobs in your phone?
if me calling to have
No,
my
pause that for a minute.
I gotta
I'll
know
tell
about
you. I'll
this.
tell you whose boobs Maddie has. She has pebbles.
What is going on?
Most
Sure
I will
does.
definitely.
say I do have
Sure
somebody's boobs
does.
on my phone.
For me, I do not have any dirty pictures of Maddie in my phone. Definitely
Nope.
not. Oh my
Okay,
god.
all right.
Um, no.
Her camera roll, when her camera
Hold up.
roll
Wait a
was
minute. Wait. Let me go ahead.
screenshotted.
I'm dead.
Let me go ahead and explain this. When Maddie was showing us her camera roll, I had forgot about it. It went back like 3 months later, I go back and I watch this camera roll, and there's a picture of these titties, real nice titties.
Oh
And I
my
go to
God.
Sassy. I said, Sassy, whose titties is these? She said, oh, I don't know. I go to Casey, and she's like, those are Pebbles' titties. So then I go to Pebbles. I said, Pebbles, I'm gonna send you a picture. I want you to tell me
I
something.
knew what her tits looked like.
I said, Pebbles.
We all do.
Wait a minute, Pebbles, because I didn't know whose titties it was. I don't pay attention to
I
bitches'
am
titties.
fucking dead right now.
She said, okay, well, send it to me. I said,
guess whatever, it's better than-
I said, is these your titties? She said, yeah, where the fuck did you get that? I said, oh, hell, it was in Maddie's
I was just
camera
about to
roll.
spit my drink everywhere. I'd be wondering that too. Like, what the fuck?
It was Pebbles' head was cut off. And it was just the titties. Like, she had been sending that
No
around.
lie.
Like, hey, look at my titties.
Yeah.
So who sent them to you?
And nobody sent them to me. I screen recorded Maddie's camera roll.
Oh, so Maddie
That's how I found out
Matt.
that's how I found out Maddie had syphilis.
What the
She had
fuck
it.
is going
She
on?
had
That's
she had her
ridiculous.
test. Listen, she had her test results in her camera roll.
Okay, you know what? I think this done went real fucking
It's
left.
a
You know
lot,
what?
Charlie.
We're gonna keep listening. I don't know about
Charlie,
no
I'm going to stay
sniffles.
away from you from here on out.
Yeah, sure did.
Fuck,
Sure
imagine
did.
sniffles. No, I mean I'm fucking in it to win it now. Fuck, I'm fucking requesting shit now, but I don't care.
Girl,
about
take that down. You know she
Oh
reported.
my God, Wicked.
Yeah, take that down. We'll be. I'm on my last account.
Yeah. We're going down in the
Wicked
DMs.
said, "Fuck
That's
it."
where we're gonna be in just DMs after this. Okay. Not gonna be no lie.
Wicked.
You remember?
Okay,
You
Lesbo
remember
said,
when
"Fuck
Maddie's
my life."
syphilis came out? It was in her camera roll, and I zoomed in, screenshot it, and posted it on a live because she lied.
Listen, I'm gonna say this now. To whoever messaged me, if I want to stay in this group, absolutely. But I do not want to see no tits, no dicks, no tits, no sniffless. So please don't do that. Make another one for that shit. I'm
Oh, well
good.
then,
I'm
listen,
good.
Charlie, you might not want to be in our group because we.
Fuck my life. You put people in trunks.
Threatening to call CPS on me is wrong. All of them sitting up there threatening to put me in a trunk and beat the F out of me is wrong.
Truck.
Don't sit up here and criticize. Apparently, the narrative that you're trying to stir is wrong because
Go to
all of
hell.
it's wrong at the end of the day. So I don't care.
Oh, she muted right then. I've been like, that's the thing too. Just because I don't get in the box and stuff, when I've been friends like with you guys like for years, like we've never had any issues. Like, God, no, what the fuck? And I have known this to be old messy mess.
She keeps saying she don't care, but if you don't care, why are you live talking about it?
We're listening to Maddie right now because she was calling me out, Jen, today for something I didn't fucking do. God dog. And I would rather listen to her
be somebody else
than
see if they
assume
could
like
tell
she
you how to
did.
go about saying like I wasn't Maddie. So then the second phone call, I clearly told her. I don't even think I told her in the second phone call. My real name was Maddie. I don't flipping know. This is a year ago.
I don't lie about your name,
know,
say your name, then not call, then say you don't want to
I know
call.
the first phone call, I did not say it was me. And I was trying to find out answers on Maddie and see why she was getting blamed. But then the second phone call, like I said, it's on Reddit. I remember it being posted on Reddit. I'm pretty sure I said my name. But at the same time, so why would she be mad if you just did that, Maddie? It's not making any sense, your story. Well, I don't know, tell you. Because again, I was sitting with Kimmy. Why does what happened a year ago matter now? Because Kimmy went and gave them some screenshots and blamed it. Well, Jen Babe, they're sitting in a live trying to get people to call CPS on me now.
That isn't
Shit that
lie.
happened a year ago that's already done been settled with CPS. When my daughter got hurt, CPS did get involved and it was handled. It was handled. So now they're trying to get another case open about something that was already done, handled.
Nobody said
That's what y'all
anything
people don't
like
know on
that,
this app.
Maddie.
Anything y'all are speaking about. No, Maddie Sassy got the proof from your mouth that it was you who called on her. What are you talking? That ain't proof. That's not proof. Where is the dates? Where's the dates? Because I told her when she got the screenshots, get the dates. Where it is. That's why it's getting brought up.
You didn't
again,
tell her when
got
she got the
proof last
screenshot.
night.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
lie.
getting
She
brought
just
up
got
now
the screenshot
because
yesterday
Kitty
and
got
showed her.
mad.
And you didn't give
Let
us
me
a
say
chance to
her
do anything. You were on
food was
live this
nasty.
morning.
What does the dates matter? Because I did call. I did call. It's recorded that I called. It's recorded. It's called. It's recorded. I called. But I didn't report her. There's the difference.
I just don't.
There's the difference. You're playing word games. No,
I
I'm
ain't never
not.
been scared. Ain't never
All
told
right,
nobody, oh
Ashley,
my God,
bye.
what am I going to do?
Bye.
She's going to find out for me doing a good
Bye,
deed.
Ashley, bye. I'm
No.
playing word games. What the fuck ever. Again, I was getting accused. I called twice to get information to see if they can prove, if they can tell me who called. And
And the
of
reason you
course,
did
they
that
said
was
they
because you were
couldn't.
worried about her
The
finding
first
out
phone
you
call.
called the first time,
But
if you want my
Sassy was
opinion.
going
That's
live and
my
saying
opinion.
they told her it was me and this and that and the other. So then I called again and recorded the call. It's recorded. Holy fuck. I'm not
There's
denying
not a
calling.
T in
That's these
recording.
messages. I'm denying of reporting her. Because when I called, the report was already made. That's why I want the dates. Ashley Manning. Put both of your brains together and rub them like your butt cheeks and
Both
get
the
a fucking
brains.
light bulb to go off.
Ashley
See,
Manning, you got
that's
two
that's
brains.
how you know she got a child
Again,
mindset. 'Cause she don't
I
even
did
make
call.
sense.
I did not report.
Not the two
I never
brains.
called and reported anyone on this app. The only reason I am up
My
here
life be better.
speaking is because what they said about my children. It's just, it happened to be.
Nobody, well, there you go again. Nobody said nothing about your children. We were speaking about situations and occurrences that was played, that was seen in messages, that was told. Nobody said anything about your child. That is the end of that one.
Well,
No,
I
no.
will go ahead and say right now, I never spoke ill on her children. I do know I said some things. I always do go back and rewatch my stuff. I 100% do. I haven't rewatched all of it today. I've been busy. I know I probably said some really nasty things. But it wasn't negative on a child, and what I said, I'm not going to take back.
Right.
If
So,
y'all
I mean,
listen to her live, it's like she's trying to convince herself that what she's saying is true. She keeps saying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, hoping that somebody's going to believe it. She's trying to convince herself that it's true. If somebody absolutely didn't do it, they're not going to come out here and just repeat it over and over and over. They're going to be
If
like,
I didn't do it,
I
this is
didn't do
exactly
it.
what I would
Into that.
do. I promise you, this is what I would do. This is what a typical person would do, I would hope, is reach out and say, hey, Sassy, how can I prove to you that I didn't do this? What do you need from me? Right? And I would work with Sassy hand in hand to make sure that I clear my name instead of doing all of this. And it's crazy to me, but I guess everybody's a little different.
But to me, a liar will say the same thing over and over and over to convince themselves they're telling the truth.
Bottom line is you don't hide calling for a good deed, no matter what. And these messages that you guys see on my screen right now states that she is worried, and I'll show the other one for people that did just come in. This is one of two. There are more, clearly. This is just, the fucking meat of the messages. Sorry, I'm making wax melts. All right, I'm gonna put this up so you guys can see a little bit bigger. Oh, or my fucking face, whatever. It says, I was trying to call you. I have to tell you something. What? And this is Kimmy, in the blue. What? I'm in the doctor. Can I call you back? Maddie then says, Sassy is going to find out it was me. Not that I called for good purposes. Not that, Sassy knows I called. Sassy's gonna find out it was me. Kimmy says, what do you mean? And then she says, how? Okay, here's the next one. Wait for it. Right here. What do you mean? How? And then she says, do you think they will give her the call? Kimmy says, no. No, you told me you called and you didn't give any information about yourself. I didn't, Kimmy. She's saying they gave it to her. So I don't give a fuck. Like I said, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. She's saying that she called to clear her name and the dates match. I don't give a fuck if the dates match around the same time, nothing. If you're calling to clear your motherfucking name, why are you worried that she got the call? When she found out that she couldn't get the call, and now this is her story because she knows that Sassy doesn't have the call and isn't capable of getting the call or hasn't been able to obtain that call, right? So this is the only excuse she has to give it this time. That, again, my opinion, right? Messing, listen, I'm good at studying fucking the human brain and the way it works, not my own. But there is absolutely no fucking way that she called to clear her name and is texting other people saying that Sassy is going to find out. And then Kimmy's saying, what do you mean? You didn't give any of your information. I didn't. What the fuck, you guys? Like, come on.
Yep. Keep in mind the call that Maddie keeps talking about, right?
She
That
would
she
also have the
played
dates. You're
live.
right, Katie. She would. Sorry, Sassy.
No, you're fine. Where she's talking about that I called CPS on live, Maddie 100% said, and again, once I get my account back, I will play it. Maddie said who she was.
And she
Let's
said she called one
let's
time
remember
and said
that.
who she was. She did say that earlier too. She
When
called one
when
time
yep.
and said who she was. Called one time and didn't say who she was. Everybody can have their own opinions, but for me, I am leaving this live 110% thinking, and not because I like Maddie any better. That is not the case, because what is right is fucking right, and what is wrong is fucking wrong, and I'm gonna base it on sitting back, kind of like Sassy said last night. I'll sit in lives, I'll sit on the outside a lot of the times, and I will obtain and gather and think and then make my mind up for me, because for a long time I didn't do that. And I really trusted people that I even thought was honest because they had showed facts in the past, right? And just because somebody showed facts in the past don't mean that they're being factual right now. Always make sure that you're getting the motherfucking black and whites and you see both sides of the fucking facts before making a decision, especially when you're fucking with people's real lives and kids, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just who I am. And I feel like today, granted, Shushu, absolutely, I would have messaged her. Had she have not blocked me last night and not got on live today, it would have been done. I wouldn't have had to message her. But when I'm at work, and I'm getting messages and I don't get them till 5, when I get off and get out the door and get my shit unlocked, and I've got these messages of little clips. I didn't even watch all of them. I think I watched 2 and I was like, what the fuck? And I was just like, well, I'll go on live. If she wants to talk to me, she's available. She doesn't work and things, which is fine. I wish I could be a stay-at-home fucking mom again, but I can't. And she would be readily available to come in versus me, who has to work during the day. And she could have shot me a message and said, hey, Charlie, I got this. I think she owed me the message. I don't think I owed her a message at all. I didn't go like talking on her first. And that's just the way I think about it. So, I mean, it is what it is. And if you're upset with me, nobody ever called CPS. Nobody said we were calling CPS. In fact, it was completely opposite. There was some things I didn't hear, but what I did hear was more of, you're lucky and I want to come and fucking put your ass in a trunk and fucking hog tie your ass, pretty much. But that's not what was said. But and I even said, see, that's what we think, and we do. But saying I want to do this, and if I see you, this is going to happen, is different than I'm getting in my vehicle right now and coming to put you in a trunk, right? And we've all been upset. We've all said some things on this app, and I think that people just really need to good note on that night. Really need to stop fucking with people if you can't take the motherfucking heat, and definitely don't fucking talk when you're not basing it on facts, because then it just gets spun again and spun again. Yep. And Maddie has been in this how many motherfucking times and knows this is what's going to happen, and it fucking sucks, but. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not talking about your fucking ass no more, but I am going to help get the call. And I mean that. I am going to try to do that. I promise. I'm definitely going to do that, because now I'm really, really intrigued. But other than that, Maddie, I ain't got shit to say to you. Please, if you got something to say to me, or you think that I would do that, come to me. I would do the same to you. If roles were reversed and somebody messaged me, I would immediately message you and say, hey, damn, are you talking on my child? And if you tell me no, and I don't have the facts, I damn sure ain't gonna go live and say you were talking on my child and calling CPS and shit if you weren't. That's not cool to do to somebody, man. Because you done took 2 hours out of my motherfucking life. I can't get back to school.
You can never get back.
Damn it. Fucking again. Fucking with my money. Time is money. All right. All right. No, I love you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. everybody that's out there listening, just fucking, man, like I said, it's easy on this app, because I've been there too, to be like, I don't fucking think that was right. I'm not fucking with her no more. I'm blocking her based off of somebody that you trust sitting up here as a live creator telling you something. Make them show you. If they have it and they care about you as your live creator, they're going to show you. Maybe not on the live, but I know for me, I'm going to show you. If I'm up here talking about it, I'm going to message you and show you. But don't go judging people. Don't go fucking, mental health is really fucking important. And tomorrow I'm going to get on and talk pretty heavy about that. A lot of people don't know, but somebody that is dear to me on this app, their husband, pew-pewed himself a couple nights ago, man. And I feel like if we could all just pray for her family, even though I'm not going to put her name out there are kids involved in shit, man. And you don't know. Usually it's the people that keep everything in, right? But when you're lying on people and people believe those lies and all of that comes to them, whether it be on the app or in their town, slandering somebody and shit, especially if you were a known figure or you care what people think, can really fuck with your mentality. And it's not fair for somebody who is strong and is capable walking around thinking that everybody's like that, because a lot less of us are like that, right? A lot less of us care about what people think about us, care about their reputation, care about what people say. 720,000 people unalive themselves every fucking year. Okay, we've got to do better. And there's a difference between talking, putting the fucking facts out there, right, and bullying motherfuckers. Okay, and a lot of people on this app bully motherfuckers, and it's not cute. It's not a good look. And just because you got 400 people sitting in your motherfucking room that night, tomorrow, guess what? You got to bully another motherfucker. Think about another motherfucking story and ruin somebody's life to get your ups. Well, then that's what happened. Like that shit that falls into Sassy's lap. Then that karma comes back around, because that karmatic debt is going to come back around. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I promise you it will tenfold, man. Do better. Do fucking better. So I don't know. I love you guys. You guys, bye. You might not be my cup
Night,
of tea,
Charlie.
but you're somebody's. I love you guys very much. Sorry, all your accounts are gone, but
You're
Sassy
fine.
as fuck profile's cute. You sexy bitch. All right, listen.
All right, bye.
If you don't have nobody to talk to, y'all pick up the phone and call 988, because tomorrow does need every one of you. Whether your purpose is here for not something good or it's job as a human being to pick and choose when to our own, right? It's whoever's up there, whether it be Buddha, Allah, the damn Pope. I don't know, but there is a higher power, and nobody can tell me motherfucking different. Do better. Bye. I love you.